Greetings, fellow Wendigo. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, episode 128, Farming Duplex. So the change here is so that I can remove this pod and still have them all interconnect, moving this auto door over here. Masterwork. Okay. Still pretty good. Chimmick, I think you have seniority over Rogi, so I'm going to give this to you, wherever it went. But you're idle? You are still waiting for the Xenogerm. Yes, yes indeed. So you got passive, yours is in 3 hours, and then another prisoner in 2. Took 2 years to get through my YouTube catalog. Oh man, I know. It is a quantity of content. No doubt about that. Well, thank you. Thank you for getting through the backlog. As laborious as that I'm sure was. So Lo, you're waiting. Oh, I think Fiup is doing your implant. Good luck. I hope you have kidneys when we're done. I think some prisoners are... Okay, the Psychite. So let's just give you a little yayo. You're a teetotaler? I don't care. That's funny. Razman, I'll give you yayo. I'm going to administer yayo to all of them, so they're all on the same cooldown. I think that would be the easiest. Was it yayo that I was planning on doing, or was it Flake? I vaguely remember setting this shelf up for whatever it was. It was yayo. Okay. I don't... I'll make this a critical shelf so that we actually store the AO there. Yaks join. Okay. Yaks, get the axe. Hello, you survived it. Good. Well, that seems like a very pointless light right now. And then I'm also trying to blot out the sun. Not with Persian arrows, but with roofs. There we go. Just so that we move around faster and we're less annoyed by the sunlight. So this is prisoner. Oh, still haven't finished. All the more reason to have more intellects in the colony. The brainy boys and girls. The other thing I was doing is removing the home zone from the pathing so we don't have to clean up the path. Because I have a finite amount of Roomba bots, my little Doombas, and I don't really want to have them spend their entire week or not, you know, their entire time cleaning pointless junk. Like walking paths. So the center of the other grow light will be here. Gotta clear this out. I also probably need to move the drug lab. It's not sexy. This workshop is just like sort of spilling over everywhere without too much of a plan. But a dedicated workshop was never a project that was voted on, so I don't pay it much attention. Inspired trade with Wendy. Well, we do have 3 trade caravans coming in. So that's fortuitous. And I am not going to tell Wendy... I'm not going to micromanage her other than just having her work on construction projects. Hey, Gilgore, thank you for the gifted subs. You know what? You guys have been so kind. I'm going to go pink. That's how much I appreciate it. Or Yoda will. Yoda looks very cozy there. Now, the other thing that I need to do is to fertilize some eggs. So, the individual that I want to fertilize impids, I think would be... well, Guero would be ideal. What we really want is someone that has fast wound healing and strong melee damage. So let's look through the males in the colony to see if any of them fit the bill. So Jack has strong melee damage. Fiup has strong melee damage. It could be Fiup that does it. Oh, interesting that you can't cycle through ones that are slept. But no, Guero has the fast wound healing and strong melee damage, so Guero is probably the best individual for this. The problem with that is Guero has a lot of natural offspring. I think Guero has the most kids. I mean, some of them are dead, but... yeah, Guero's related to a lot. An ancient complex to steal from. Man, there's a lot of ancient complexes around here. Hey, bud. And you too, little Tusky. I don't really need to paint this with snow removal because it's already under a roof. But I'll do it anyway. Mr. Plow. Kind of looks cool, the pathing that we've got. That is an impossibly adorable dog. Yeah, he is a cutie. He's very sweet, too. Very sweet puppy. So the wall around the solar panels are done. The Xenogerm that just finished is Phaeps. And then we'll start combining up additional babies. I don't think there's any changes to the baby Xenogerm. All this is trying to add as many greats as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any other great. Actually, I have great intellectual. I don't know why I didn't consider that. I guess because I wasn't prioritizing intellectualism until now. So yeah, let's implant great intellectual. I'm going to redo the baby Xenogerm then. Let's also have them be not very hungry. I'll make them pyrophobic because they're babies. They can't flee from fire. They're just stuck there. So it's kind of funny. All right, there we go. Another baby Xenogerm coming on out. It also has a metabolic efficiency of +6, so if they're not in the vats, they don't eat much. Terrified and unable to escape. I mean, babies should be terrified of fire, right? It's as lethal to them as it is Wendy, because, you know, they can't run from it. It's going to kill them. Some of the prisoners have been in prison so long that their clothing is starting to decay into nothing. So, Guero, I let you out, and man, you're in a really bad mood. You took a really nice bed. You know, one thing I could do with Guero and Banish is when I let them out, they just purely recreate. They're not, their purpose is not to do anything but fertilize eggs, so might as well have them recreate on their off time. Come on. Oh my god. Any day now, Rager. Take your time. You know, haste totally makes waste. So then, as you can see in the dimensions of the grow light, there are 3 up and 3 down walls that I need to break out. So these 3 and these 3. Maybe I'll leave the conduit intact. And then run power around the perimeter, like I usually do. So Lilin, you are... Both of you... Right, oh, you... What? Oh, genes are regrowing, okay. So Lilin, you are going to be given intellectual work. And then, I'm not really sure you have a bed. No, you do. Phaep and Lilin both have beds. Cool. So once Lilin is up and... I guess you're already up. What are you waiting on? Oh, you're Mechanites. Let's get you to use your brain even better. So there is a int trainer somewhere around here. There it is. And you're going to go from 8 till, I'm going to guess, 11? Maybe 12, if I'm lucky. Whoa! Okay. Oh, right, because it's 0. Oh my god, that is, that's useful. I'm not going to complain. You went from 0 to 9, but 9 plus 8 is 17. So, yeah, that was effective. That was very effective. Lillian used int. It is very effective. Wonderful. Alright, where are you? You're still sleeping? Have you been sleeping? Oh, there we go. So I'm going to have Guero do a little recreation so he's not rec deprived. I also might want to, I'm gonna design a Xenogerm for him to try to make him happier. So that when we pop him and banish out of the pods, they're not likely to just go into some sort of insult spree or something. 'Cause that's something I want to avoid. And Fiap just got the implant. So Fiap, you're now Brawler. And you are going to be allowed to mine. Well, I'm glad the grow lights don't give off UV light to piss off vampires. Because with these grow lights not in their own contained areas, this is going to be very bright. Very, very bright. I think Guero's doing all the drugs. You want human meat. When's the last time you ate? Didn't you just eat? If you just ate, but you want human meat, what did you eat? Because you're on the Cannibal Fine Meals protocol, which is only fine meals made with human meat. So I'm really not sure what you ate, but it was wrong. It was incorrect, and I'm super confused as to how that you managed that, but whatever. Congratulations, Guero. You deeply confused me. Do vampires react to solar pinholes? I don't believe so, no. I mean, I think they should, probably. But they don't, as far as I know. So, nope. This is a fail egg. And let me show you the overlay here at the top. This is another fail egg inherited weak melee damage over strong. Weak over strong. Weak. Guero, your genes are pathetic, dude. I'm sorry. This one's good. Well, no, slow wound healing. It has the strong melee damage of mini horns, but no, slow wound healing is a no-go. This one, a no-go. My goodness, dude. But could you screw up anymore? All right, you know what? Straight back into hypersleep. Into crypto sleep. Get out of here. Disappointing. Might be worth another gene prisoner? Well, I have another one. I have two. Just didn't expect that to be such a deep fail. But that's okay. Waster eggs. So, the wasters that I have would be best mixed with Neanderthal, but I don't really have any Neanderthal. I think there's actually not a whole lot that I can do here that matters in terms of influencing super immunity and Gaunt Head, because Gaunt Head is only counteracted by Neanderthals, the Neanderthal gene. And that means, I think what I'm going to do is try to pick someone that just doesn't have a lot of offspring yet. Because I'm trying to spread the genome around so that we don't have, we have more of a, or less opportunity for incest, I guess. Jack, I don't believe you have a child. So we're going to have you attempt waster eggs. In fact, I'll have you attempt pig eggs and Edekin eggs and the hybrid eggs that you're not related to. Chimmick, you want some too? Well, all right, I'll have you go for the hybrid egg. Why not? Here comes all the trade opportunities. The person that I probably want to trade the most with is the Imperial Trader, I'd imagine. Because the first one I trade with, I have trade price improvement. And then the others I don't. So this is viable, like I could grow it, this egg, but it doesn't have the super immunity, so I wouldn't want it. Same goes with this one. It has the gaunt head and no super immunity. Chimic, put that down. This is a no-go as well, so you can throw that out. Pig voice, trotter hands, pig nose. Okay, another failure. Man, a lot of failures. And trotter hands, so another failure. Of the Edekin genome, I am trying to avoid the slow wound healing. So we'll see about that. Cheers. This one does not have the slow wound healing. So the big overarching goal here, this is, if you type ! genes, you can see this screen. This shows you what I'm trying to obtain. So from Edekin, for instance, you can look in the middle left, and you can see that I'm trying to avoid slow wound healing. It has that purple or pink and blue outline. And I absolutely want to have fur skin. So the Edekins that I want to grow are ones without the slow wound healing and with the fur skin. And then strong melee damage and robust are added benefits. That's kind of how to read that. So this is how, that's what this truncated screen is above my head. So for instance, this Edekin here is viable for growth. It does have strong melee damage and robust and reduced pain, which are all genes I want. But it does not have the fur skin, so it's good, but it's not the specimen I'm looking for. This one has slow wound healing, so again, not the specimen I'm looking for. And this one has fur skin. So yeah, I could grow this. This sit it and jack egg. No, it has slow wound healing. Never mind. Wow. Okay. Well, all those eggs are non-viable. Yikes. That's all I have to say about that. Yeah, I might try to just do hybrids of hybrids. Exactly. Well, we'll see. We'll see if that's the route I end up going. Disappointing. Apparently I have 2 copies of Wimpy. Oh, I must have just scanned that off of the genie. The genie must have just popped out of the scanner. It gave me Wimpy. I suppose I missed that alert. I'm sort of tempted to just straight up buy Locust Armor and a Cataphract Helmet, because that's typically how we outfit our people. And that helps to, you know, I have plenty of silver, so that just helps me cut down on the amount of smithing I need to do. And I'm going to buy the Immuno Enhancer for the other kidney on Low. So Low has 2. Really spending some silver here. Really not that much else I want to buy, though. I'm going to buy, I'll buy cloth, though, because I need cloth to make medicine. So I'll buy 150 cloth, or 250 cloth, rather, and some components. Alright, the Inspired trade is done. Yeah, okay, I definitely scanned Wimpy up the genie. Shaman Merchant. Oh, did you guys notice whether or not the last one had shock lances? I don't think they did, because I don't think I would have skipped over it, but it didn't, right? I hope. Okay. Well, I did just buy shock lances. I'll double check the Imperial Trader and make sure they don't have shock lances. Because shock lances are the really important ones for me to abduct people. No, I don't see any lances here. Lance? None. Just a charge lance, which is kind of confusing. Because you have shock and insanity lances, which are utility lances, and then charge lances, which are not utility. They're weapon. Totally see how that is confusing. Alright, we are all set for some benches. Alright, that works. And then I can put a standing lamp here. And here. And then maybe a heater in this corner. Or fire foam. Yeah. I could even do... Here, I'll do it like this. Light there, and then fire foam here. Yeah, that covers most of it. Then another fire foam here. Good. Can move that light there. And this fire foam, I'm gonna cancel that. Covers more or less the entire farm. There's 2 spots or whatever, so that's fine. That is a lot of steel and a lot of components, so that's gonna be expensive. Oh shoot, they're leaving. Wendy, where are you? We're going to have to use your Psycast power for trade. The amount of times that I've had to, like, Psycast my way to a trade opportunity is pretty absurd. That's how cold it is here. Right, buying components. Tinder skin, unattractive, heavy brow. Slow study, alcohol dependent, and heat tolerant. Tinder skin and aggressive. Cream. Death serum. Solar pinhole. I'll buy these side trainers. I don't know which ones I need, but, you know, whatever. They only have an insanity lance. Man, shock lances are in rare supply. The other thing I could do here is, if I remove this, so I believe that this is the way to trade things that you don't want to trade, or to like remove things from trade, is remove it both from home zone and stockpile. I'm going to save just in case I'm wrong. But then what I can do is I can donate eggs, I think. Like this. Oops, gift them a whole bunch of eggs. And the ones I wanted to keep won't be included. Yep. As you can see, it worked. These are the keeper eggs, and they weren't thrown away because they weren't in my home zone and not in a stockpile. So it has to be both home zone and stockpile, which is kind of annoying. But like in the case that I have a giant stockpile of eggs and I'm not using them, I might as well. So Wendy had all these Psycasts, so I think what I'll do is I'll send... So the pain block I don't need. I'll just give it back to them. They're not flammable, so who needs the home zone? I don't need the home zone. It's just that... but I do need the stockpile to be able to move the eggs there. Or they get hauled out. So I did consider making Guero. So this will be Guero. What's important for a Guero? Very fast runner, so he moves around quick. Happy. Doesn't get sick. Doesn't get injured. Can run around in the dark. Dead calm and kind instinct are also very important. And then skills absolutely do not matter in the slightest. But cold tolerant is actually pretty useful because I don't necessarily want to keep parkas on him at all times. So there we go. This is I'll call this actually Cryptovatters. Because it's one I'm likely to reuse. Might want to add robust and reduced pain for them as well, just so that they can't get hurt as easily. And make them ugly. Yeah, why not? I don't really care about weapon skills, because they really just... Yeah. They're really not out of the pods long enough for me to care. Okay. I'd have pyrophobia, but there is a case where I have like an outbreak of a fire and I'd want them to help fight the fires. I'm not saying it's likely to happen, but it could happen. Where was the armor that I bought? Here it is. So Dave, go grab that. What's the reasoning for dead calm? If you take a look at the dead calm Xenogerm here, we'll never do social fights. It's kind of nice, so they don't try to punch each other. Kind instinct makes it so that you don't insult one another, but that doesn't stop you from having a like a social fighting mental break. So mixing dead calm and kind prevents a lot of the infighting that Wendy doesn't have tolerance for. Would be the easy way to explain it. So you're starving. That's good. Do we not have fine meals? We don't. What the hell happened to the fine meals? Animal fine meals, cooked by mix. So what are my fabricors doing if they're not cooking? They're getting recharged? Moonstar is making baby food, and then Natsu was just busy. Got it. Does strong stomach stop cryptosleep vomiting? I don't believe so, no. Strong stomach is just food-based. Cryptosleep and anesthesia vomiting is fundamentally different. It's not a rejection because of food-borne illnesses. Another thing I wanted to do is, Lo, you can go back to tailoring normally. And, T-Sang, I want you to make clothing. I know I'm going to need a ton of components for this project, but we have Thrumbo just sort of sitting here, and there's no point in it sitting there. Yeah, that was a really disappointing egg harvest slash fertilization. They were terrible. Just terrible. I would say, what, like a quarter of the farm has been built? And I'm going to power on the grow lights just to see the power demands. Oh, a healthy vat birth. Another Dolo. This one, and there's actually 2 to be raffled off, because I incubated 2 at the same time. So any chatting subscriber is eligible for this baby. So good luck. So this one, I think, is the Impid hybrid. Yes. This is the one Guero, I believe. No, this is a T-Sang Urugal. Okay. And you're going to need to be implanted with baby. Which reminds me, let's forget the cryptovatters for right now. I'm going to need to make another baby. And then my science people have to hop on that. Because babies belong in vats. And then this one is a waster. Yeah, this one is a waster who's got the super immunity without the gaunt head. And this is a cactus scapric hybrid. So, good luck to every chatting subscriber in the chat. What the hell? Why are you... Hang on, Wendy. Drop the baby. Lo, don't take up the hospital bed. One thing I know I need to do is I need to put like herbal meds in the freezer here, because having to run all the way down to the prison for herbal meds is gonna get old very quickly. No, don't carry this crypto casket. Row. Where do we even put the other baby? Dave, are you absconding with a baby? Like, and putting it into an adult bed? Okay. No? So this baby here needs the baby Xenogerm as well. I'm just waiting on one because we don't have one cooked up. So I guess, Lo, that means you can have your kidney operation. And T-Sang, what is going on with these? Oh, you know what? I don't think I have the right ingredients included. That would be correct. And that would be why I don't have t-shirts and, or button-down shirts and pants. Fixing that right away. So where's baby now? Going to the bassinet, I think. Yeah, go into a crib. Too bad you can't designate up to a certain amount on the shelves. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Fib Mac for low. Ha! Just as I'm doing the implants. Obviously, it's not that kind, but still. It's funny. Dave, can you put the baby down so I can implant it? Oddly enough, there's like no implantation here for this baby. I can't stick the Xenogerm in. Right? It's like not even in this list because it's being held. That's interesting. A very weird restriction for being held. Dave, put the baby down. Any day now. Thank you. Oh, well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Resulting metabolism would be too low. What's interesting about that is, I have a mod that's supposed to, you know, allow me to go to negative 15, and it ain't working, I guess? Well, I think that's for inheritance, so whatever. I'm going to have to make another baby Xenogerm. So let's make a baby Xenogerm specifically for this baby, I guess, because it's... I don't know why the baby Xenogerm... I think I over-engineered the baby Xenogerm, and I did just hear the giveaway pop off, so let me do that first. Cathanon, you already have someone, so I'm going to re-roll it. Edel Crabs. So the boy is going to be crabs. And the girl is going to be... how about Zoshi? And of course, if you want to rename your characters, you can use the Shanaport Redemption to do so. Cool. Oh, so you're already at -5. All right, here we go. So here's all the greats. And then that's -19. Yeah, I can see that's expensive. Alright, there's the little crab Xenogerm. I don't, aggressive wouldn't have helped, because born aggressive, so it's redundant. So we have an Neanderthal egg and 2 more waster eggs. Thinking about wasters, again, I don't think there's really anyone to... There's not a specific individual that would be useful for waster eggs, so... Chimik, you're going to attempt with the wasters and the Neanderthal. So good luck. Don't have duds. And Siegbert, thank you for the resub. Nearsightedness and violence disabled are exclusive? Yeah, because nearsightedness is about long-range accuracy, and violence disabled doesn't allow you to have any accuracy. So you can think of it as 2 accuracy genes. All right, Wendy, you can go back to smithing. T-Sing's making our clothing. I think we probably had a lot of clothing swapped out. which is good, because a lot of it was older. I hope Thrumbo attack me, or wander in, rather, soon. Very, very helpful when they do. Lillian, you're going to be joining our shooters over here. So, you're a night owl. Let me put you on a night owl schedule. Make you a little bit happier. And then eventually you're going to need armor. The other thing is, as I make more hybrids, in order to try to get, more people to help out with the Wendigo project, we're going to get a larger and larger colony population, and it's eventually going to get to the point where it's going to be problematic to actually keep people outside of crypto sleep. So that's another thing to consider, is that we might need to handpick the best people best suited for combat to be outside of crypto sleep, and crypto sleep the others. The females in the colony are ready for ovum extraction? Yeah, that's a good point. Let me do that. Who's tiny? No, it's one of the wasters. We're going to have a lot of unconscious colonists in the colony. Fine by me. Oh, there we go. Metabolic efficiency -6. Yeah, we can exceed it. Sometimes. That also means that, like, we're going to want some additional nuclear stomachs. So T-Sang, let's queue up nuclear stomachs. But instead of actually making them piecemeal, I'm just going to say always keep one in stock. That's definitely something that we want regularly. Don't worry about the locust armor at the moment. And as soon as Wendy can hit you with a work drive, she will. Am I trying to bait Wendy? Or, Randy. Yeah, well, you know, I can get Randy to attack me. That'd be nice. With humans. Humanoids. I don't really need more, mechs attacking me. Really likes to send mechs. You could send me, like, a raid of Neanderthals. That'd be awesome. So these eggs probably got hauled away. We have a slow runner, so that's non-viable. And then I think these are the other Chimic eggs. Gaunt head, non-viable. Gaunt head, non-viable. You're 1 for 13 now, or something like that. Crabs, 93% done. I wonder what the farming bots... I guess they're so busy, they're so, like, backed up, that they're not even really attending to the new farm. So I'm gonna need more farming bots, like, definitely. Luckily, I didn't get attacked during the egg extraction of my colonists. Or not yet, at least. I guess there's still time for that. Does the zone for farming bots include the new zone? Probably not. That's a good observation. Yeah, I never really expanded that. So that would be that would thoroughly explain why they haven't actually started farming there. And also I'll allow it to cover the recharger over there as well. But even then, I haven't really seen them idle. They've mostly been busy. But good catch. I'd like to hope that I'd eventually come to that realization that that was the problem. Maybe I wouldn't. So Rogi, Lilin, Frosty, Midi is still waiting on egg extraction. I think Midi is the last one. Yeah, Midi is the last one. Unless Kath hasn't. Nope, Kath's unconscious, so Kath has. There we go. Every colonist now has had egg extracted. And then... in December the 6th is the next chance to extract colonists' eggs. Thank you for tuning in to The First Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch, March 26th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigo.